Hey all you meddling kids, it's your girl Pammy Chanel back with another video. So let me start with a disclaimer. I am not going to bash Meghan or Harry, and I'm going to try to be as nice to the royal family as I possibly can be, being that I think it's an old and outdated institution. But what I will say is I stand 100% with Harry and Meghan and all of the other people who are in the spotlight, and the media is constantly harassing them, putting out false narratives and bribing people to tell false narratives in order to get the story on the front page or on their website or on their blogs. I think that it is wrong. It brings unwanted hate. It puts them in a dangerous situation. And it's just plain old cruel. And that's how I stand. I will stand with anybody. I don't care if it's Harry and Meghan, whether it's Britney Spears, whether it is Johnny Depp, Beyonce, it don't matter who it is. If you're being put out there in the spotlight and the narrative is wrong or the narrative is not accurate, I stand with you. The media has gone berserk. But the UK media, oh my God, y'all a hot mess over there. I'm sorry. Y'all are just a hot mess. Now, Harry and Meghan have pulled back the curtains on the royal family further than King Edward VIII and his abdication, further than Princess Diana and her infamous Panorama interview with Martin Bashir. You've done all of this. You've said that they, don't value you, that they're leaking stories out against you. My question is, why would you want to go? And in my opinion, I think you should keep your ass in America. You can't talk shit about the institution and then act like you still want to be a part of the institution. Because of the things that you guys have let, come out, that time of your life is over. All that pomp and circumstance, And it doesn't matter whether or not daddy is king. He's going to listen to the men in the gray suits, as well as Prince William, who seems to be heading the coronation or having, at least a part of the coronation direction. They're not going to let you be a part of it. And you might get the invite, but I don't think they want you there. For me, this is just another family getting into an altercation or a fight. And if we just got into a fight yesterday, I'm not going to your house to drink hot cocoa or tea the next day. It's just not going to happen like that. You need to have your space. This is a family who is having to go through it in the spotlight, which makes it even worse. But it's obvious that they don't want to make amends with Harry and Meghan. They have not publicly come out and said anything about the negativity that goes on in the media towards his wife. And my opinion is that once you do marry a woman, you separate from your family and you don't let your family disrespect your wife. So in that aspect, I stand 100% behind Harry. On the other end, you've chosen to leave this life behind, and therefore there's no need for you to put up with their dog and pony show. You don't have to attend. You don't need to attend. Like I said, keep your ass in California because it's not a good look. It seems like you guys would be contradicting yourselves if you go to the coronation. And I don't care how much, King Charles will beg and plead. I wouldn't go, which I doubt if he's begging and pleading for them to go because Charles likes to have the spotlight on him. This is the ultimate day to have the spotlight on him. Everybody else is second to him and the queen consort because they're going to have their coronation. And also, if you go, you're going to have bad seats. They're going to put you in the nosebleeds because they don't want you anywhere near the working royals. So why not do what I'm going to do? Stay home in your robe and watch it on TV. Another reason that they should stay home is because their safety's at risk. They're not popular in the UK. They've had threats and stuff made against them. And who wants to have a bomb scare or something like that during the coronation? That would be horrible. And, I'm pretty sure they would have to put up extra security if Harry and Meghan are there. And it's like, why even bother going through that stuff just for photo ops? But the main reason why they shouldn't go is because it's Archie's birthday. And I can't help but feel that somewhere, somebody helped arrange that on purpose. Even though they said that they didn't. And I'm sorry, you can give me that excuse of, well, other relatives have to deal with it on their birthdays. That's BS. King Charles is that boy's grandfather. And if he wanted to say, hey, we're not doing this on my grandson's birthday, they could have done it on another day. I mean, he's the king. But I would spend my son's birthday with my son. I wouldn't be worried about all that pomp and circumstance. He's 4 years old. He probably wants to have a birthday party with the friends in his class. And I say, let him have his party. He don't know them folks like that. They're not trying to know him, and he doesn't know them like that. So why would you take away a moment, because he's only going to be four once? Why would you take away that moment just to help this person with their moment? I'm sorry, I wouldn't do it as a parent. I would not go, but to each his own. Harry and Meghan aren't going to listen to the thoughts and opinions of a little country girl like me, but I will say this. I don't want to hear them bitching, moaning, groaning, and complaining when they go to the coronation and somebody does them dirty, or the media has them splashed all over the newspapers and stuff and all in the blogs, because at the end of the day, this is a choice that you're making. King Charles is all the way in the UK. You over here in the US, land of the free, home of the brave. He can't make you do anything, and therefore you don't have to go. So at this point, if they choose to go to the coronation, they're sticking their foot in a pile of shit, and whatever gets on them, gets on them. And I know I'm being very harsh in this video, but it's not because I want to bash Harry and Meghan. It is because of the fact that I want them to win. And as long as they keep going and dwelling in the past, the things that the royal family has done to them, or relying on them, or even associating with them, they're going to continue to have that shadow around them. They need to move on and start working on projects and things that bring them joy. I really like Meghan's Archetypes podcast. I hope she continues to do that, because it was very, very good, had very good topics on it. I'm looking forward to Harry's book, Spare. But, like I said, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to let go of the whole royal stuff. And then hopefully the tabloids will start to leave you alone. Hopefully one day they can come together as a family, and Archie and Lilibet can have a relationship with their grandfather, have a relationship with their cousins, their aunt, their uncles, and it won't be so awkward. But right now, they need space away from each other. It's just too much stuff has happened right now for them to be able to come together as a family. So let's discuss this in the comments, guys. Please keep it as PG as possible. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you love the commentary that I'm doing and the videos that I'm making, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you here. Until next time, stay nosy and stay meddling. Bye, guys.